Hey guys, in this episode I'll be sailing from Bokn where the last episode ended, and I'll make my way to Lineholmen where I'll spend a couple of days. I'll pick up my new jib before making my way down to the inlet of Lysefjorden. Even though I only got to spend the day there, it was really nice to go to the Viking market. But I've returned to Bokn and now I'm sailing out to cross Boknafjorden. It's not going to be very far today, 12 nautical miles, but it's pretty windy. So, try to pass in front of Rennesøy here. I mean, if it gets really bad, I can just chicken out, come on the back. A spitfire. That's not very common around here. Oh man. Passing through the ferry lanes. I used to be afraid of them for the first couple of years when I started sailing around here. But then I got a VHF and I realized that as long as you keep a steady course, they'll just go around you. I'm gonna try a little gamble here. Going straight down to Tungenes here and then east towards Line is shorter. However, there's a lot of swell out here. So this route through the fjord here is slightly longer, but I won't have any waves, and the wind being northwesterly will probably be stronger. I'll be there in a little less than an hour. It says course over ground and the chart plotter is 130, but here on the compass you clearly see that it's 160, right above 150. I've had this problem for a while. I think the solution will be to get a separate compass or some sort of sensor to put in the bow of the boat, because the way the chart plotter is positioned, it's kind of like using your smartphone as a compass whilst you're holding it and turning it around. I think it also uses my speed to calculate direction, but now we're nearly doing 5 knots and it's still not correct, although closer. Reaching the shallows, the swell's starting to build. So it'll be interesting. Just to poke fun at my confidence, there's a bunch of shipwrecks right where I'm headed. So, well, at least I'll have company. Not gonna lie, these shores are pretty intimidating. Some of the waves have started breaking too, but they're not very tall, so it should be fine. But it's still, I really want to clear this little stretch here. Showing the correct course again. That's pretty neat. And it's dying down. I was passing over that bit there. Some of the waves started breaking. It's only a couple of meters deep. Looks like my gambling paid off. So now the swell's gone. Now I'm getting pretty close to hull speed. That was fun. A little scary. Gotta sail around that little islet. And that's something I learned the hard way, because in my first year of sailing, when I spent the winter over there, every time I went around this little cape, I would just bomb straight across this shallow minefield. And I didn't know any better, because I didn't have a chart plotter. One day by chance, I just bent down over the rail to pull the ladder up from the water. And that was interesting. It turned out that every time I'd gone over here was during high tide. Yesterday, I refueled the diesel heater, and I'm very happy I did. Now I'm gonna have a sauna in here. shallow. I can actually stand in the bottom here. This is amazing. It's like flying through a forest. So I just left Line. I waited out a gale yesterday, and a lovely little island. I just love this. Perfect. But upwind, the storm jib isn't really good. But as you might remember from the first episode, I mentioned that I had one manufactured in Thailand, and it just arrived. So now I'll go to Stavanger and then I'll go to the post office and pick it up, and I'll hopefully get to test it within the next couple of days. So there's Stavanger. I've been there for a couple of days now. Replenished my supplies, picked up my new jib, which I won't be testing today. I also got a new chart package for my chart plotter. So now I've got maps from Germany to the Canary Islands. I couldn't get the charts with Denmark though, because they were only sold in a bundle with Sweden, and I don't want to offend the Danes. I'm on my way to Lineholmen. That's a tiny islet, an hour east of Stavanger. So I'm just gonna stay there until tomorrow. Unless there's a lot of people, then I'll anchor. That's too much people. So I'll be plan B. Keep going a bit further south. So I'll run out of power way before I get down to Lysefjorden. And this is the inlet of Lysefjorden. So I'm just gonna go down here. So it seems to be a nice little cove on the map here. So I'll just go in there and throw the anchor out. Finally some solitude. My social anxiety is pretty strong at times, so even though I like being in Stavanger, it's nice to just be all alone. And honestly, it's been a long time since I lived on the hook. Should do it more often. Good morning. Good thing my anchor isn't dragging. Pretty close though. Now I'm heading for Lysefjorden. You can see the inlet over there. I think I'll commission the new blade jib. It's not a lot of wind, but you know, getting a new toy and all that, I just want to test it. Well, that took a while, getting these fellas in. What is up? Looking fine. That is a perfect fit. Obviously, because I ordered a custom made, but still, way better than the old Genoas. Just being a fjord and all. It's pretty weird now the wind's coming out. Luckily for me, I got my new jib. I'm practically sailing upwind. This is pretty amazing, but it's starting to gust, so I'll probably go by engine from here on out.